So you should know history repeats itself over and over and over, and I've done it over and over and over. So it should be no question why an NFL franchise should pick me.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know we do always pushing help, well, better understanding the self and giving praise to the Most High. So check it. In this video, we're going over Shedeur Sanders. He gets drafted by the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to explain why this was the worst team that Shedeur could have went to.
Cleveland is not a young team, at least not at key positions, and this presents a major problem because this roster from a sheer talent standpoint isn't that bad, yet as we saw in 2024, finished with the second worst record in the league. And I don't think it's an exaggeration to say with where the Browns are now, they're in one of the worst situations of all time. And I knew that's rich for the Cleveland Browns specifically, a team that not even a decade ago went just 1-31 over the course of 2 years.
There's a reason why he went to Cleveland. This is pretty much the black ball. This is the black ball that is happening to him. Cleveland has showed a history of talented quarterbacks going to this team, and they look like bust, okay? We can go back to Tim Couch, the #1 overall pick. Went to the Cleveland Browns and did nothing. Now, a lot of people, I'm going to go off all of these names and go off all of these players that was talented. And you're going to say, well, it's not Shedeur. There are people that says the Cleveland Browns is just cursed, okay? If you look at their division, they got two of the better quarterbacks in their division already with Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. It's going to be super tough for Shedeur to come out of Cleveland and have this franchise, take this franchise out of the gutters. Frankly, y'all, it's most likely that it's not going to happen. So I told y'all about Tim Couch. He went there and it was a dumpster fire. Then it was Johnny Manziel. Same thing. It was a dumpster fire. Then we got one of the most talented quarterback before he went to Cleveland was Deshaun Watson. Pro Bowl quarterback. You know, he had some things going on with the women lawsuits, but when he went to Cleveland, we can't even recognize Deshaun Watson. Okay? And then you had Tyrod Taylor. He went there. RG3 left Washington and went to Cleveland for 1 year, and he had to get up out of there. All I'm saying is everybody's saluting, telling him, hey, he's going to have to get out of Cleveland. I think he should have just chose another team out of all of the teams. If I was his agent or if I was Dion, this was the team I would say, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Now, we got more. We got Colt McCoy. He was drafted. These are college players that, you know, went to the championship, was in the SEC, was in tough competition and shine. Okay? Baker Mayfield did good there. Was talented. I think Baker Mayfield even was a Heisman, if I'm not mistaken. He went to Cleveland and they couldn't make it to the playoffs. They had to run him out of there. You had Brandon Whedon, another first round draft pick that went to this team. Didn't do anything. Now, if you look at Shedeur, he had Travis Hunter. He had some great weapons at Colorado, some speedy receivers, some good receivers. Didn't have too much of O-line, but he had some receivers. I don't see, and I hope if he does great and proves me wrong, I will be happy for it. I want him to succeed. But as far as Cleveland goes, this was the worst place he could go, and I think it's a reason why he went there. It's the worst place that I think that you could go, in my opinion. And I'm sure people are gonna feel the same way. Now, the best thing that he can do is be there for 4 years. After your 4 years, get up out of there. Hopefully he gets traded. But I just don't see them having the talent around them and being able to make Shedeur look like the talented quarterback that he was in the other organizations that he'd been a part of. He's gonna pretty much have to carry them on their back. I think if you threw Tom Brady over there, they'll be trash. Okay. Now, a lot of people say Cleveland is cursed. You know, they can't make it to the playoffs. But this is, I think, the most honest opinion of him going to the NFL and going to Cleveland Browns. We have to really let him develop and get to somewhere else, because I don't think nobody wants to go there and be their quarterback. You know, from their history. Now, being in the NFL is great. You in the NFL, but I wish he would have just not wanted to be there. I know you got to be humble and you got to, you know, take whoever want to get you, but I think this was intentional. It was a reason why he's there, and they're trying to make Shedeur look bad. They know that it's going to be nearly impossible for him to come out and be successful in Cleveland. So let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think this plays into the black ball? I think Cleveland, I don't think it's going to work out for him. We can't do the same things that Eli Manning and those guys can do. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.